Mahatma Buddha says that the secret to human body health is to not mourn the past or worry about the future. Wisdom lies in living honestly in the present. However, most of us do not know how to live in the present because we don't want to. We worry about our past and future. If you can live in the present, try it. Your mind and body will become fully healthy. Once you start living in the present, you will neither regret the past nor worry about the future. The breath in the present will give you a joy you have never experienced before. Today's story gives us such knowledge that after listening to it completely, you will learn to leave your past and future behind and live in the present. So, this story begins with a man who was very unhappy and troubled in his life. He was sitting on a rock on a mountain, crying and sobbing. At that moment, a Buddhist monk was passing by. Seeing him crying, the monk went to the man and said, "Are you thinking of jumping off and taking your life?" The man replied, "Yes, but why do you care? It's my life. I can do whatever I want with it." The monk then said, "Then why are you sitting here crying? If you want to end your life, what's the point of crying?" Hearing this, the man got a little angry and said, "Look, monk, I will do what I came here to do, but you don't need to interfere." Saying this, the man started crying even more. The monk asked, "Have you left everything behind, or have you brought something with you?" The man replied, "I have left everything. I have nothing left now, nor do I have anything to lose. So why should I live?" Hearing this, the monk asked, "If that's the case, then why are you carrying this burden on your head?" The man, puzzled, said, "What burden am I carrying? My hands are empty, and I have nothing." The monk said, "Even your breaths are not flowing properly. You came here to leave the world, but you are still crying. A person who has lost everything does not behave like this. A truly destitute person wouldn't act this way. Why are you living like this?" Hearing this, the man got even angrier and asked, "What do you mean by this?" The monk replied, "Have you ever tried to look inside yourself? How much burden are you carrying? How long will you carry these burdens on your shoulders? Leave these burdens here and feel a bit lighter. How long will you remain crushed under these weights?" As soon as the man heard these words, he fell at the monk's feet and said, "No one has ever understood me. Many people have come and gone, but no one said these things to me. You have read my mind. Even my family didn't understand me, but you knew everything about me in one go. Can you solve my problem?" The monk asked, "Where is the problem?" The man replied, "At my home." The monk said, "The problem is not at your home, it is within you. Have you ever looked inside yourself? All the problems are within you. If you do not resolve them, you will see problems everywhere. If the problem is at your home, why are you on this mountain peak? You said you have left everything behind, your home, family, and relationships. If you have left all these things, then your problems should have stayed there. Why are you so troubled?" Hearing these words from the monk, the man said, "You are right, monk. I understand what you are saying. The problem is within me. I am not good at anything. Whenever I try to do something, everything goes wrong. I have never done anything right in my life. My luck is terrible." Hearing this, the monk smiled and asked, "Why do you think your luck is bad? Tell me what's wrong with your luck." The man replied, "I wanted to do business, and I needed money for that. So I took some money from my family and started a business. But my business didn't last long. Initially, my family supported me, and everything was fine. But gradually, I started facing losses, and my family got upset with me and distanced themselves. I wanted to do good business and earn money to take good care of my family, provide them with all the comforts they needed. But they didn't understand me and blamed me for everything. I also feel I did wrong because my friend, who started a business with me, is very successful. When he comes to visit, he always talks about his successful business and how he built it on his own. He always talks about his hard work and how he took his business to great heights." Hearing this, my family also says, "Look at your friend. He has taken his business to great heights, and you have squandered our savings and caused us losses. They always tell me, you are not capable of anything. Hearing these taunts, I became very troubled. So I took loans and started a new business, but that also failed completely. Now, even my house is mortgaged. Tell me, monk, what should I do? The monk asked, do you know why your friend comes to you? The man replied, yes, I know he comes to show off in front of my family, to belittle me, to show how successful he is compared to me. He wants me to feel sad, suffer, and be troubled seeing his success. The monk then asked, do you really feel sad seeing his business? The man replied, yes, seeing his successful business and my failure makes me sad and envious. The monk asked, are you sad because of your failure or your friend's success? The man replied, it wasn't my failure that bothered me much, but seeing my friend's success made me envious and sad. The monk smiled and said, if your friend fails, will you be happy? The man replied, yes, I will be very happy if he fails and his business collapses. Hearing this, the monk smiled again and said, so, your happiness depends on your friend. If he wants, he can make you happy or sad. You cannot be happy or sad on your own. You have become a slave to your friend. If that's the case, there is no solution to your problem because your happiness and sorrow depend on others' actions. Your actions have not made you happy or sad. Therefore, I cannot solve your problems. The man pleaded, don't say that, monk. Talking to you has given me hope because you understand me. Please tell me the solution to my problem. The monk said, when we depend on others for hope, we become entirely dependent on them. If I don't give you any solution, you will remain sad and continue crying. If I give you a solution, you might find something. But remember, your friend comes to your house to tell you how he struggled and succeeded in his business. He tells you the truth about his efforts. You can use his experiences or let them go to waste. The wise thing to do is to use his experiences and knowledge. You should be happy that your friend is giving you the experiences you need at home. You should thank him for sharing his experiences because you are getting the knowledge you couldn't gain from your own life. Move forward, struggle, use the experience, and never give up. Time has a quality. It changes. Good or bad, both will pass. The important thing is to stay alive to see these times. When your good time begins, you will build your business and take it to great heights. The same people who now praise your friend's success and belittle you will then praise your success and try to discourage you from making the same mistakes. Use your intellect. Don't pay attention to their words. Use your wisdom. At such times, they will not come to make you happy, but to see you fail because they will enjoy seeing you suffer just as much as you enjoy seeing them suffer. Hearing all this, the man said, "You are right, monk. Others have been controlling my life, filling it with happiness and sorrow. But I have a question. When I started the business, my goal was to make my family happy and provide them with all comforts. Is it wrong to think about my family? I did everything for them, but they left me when the business failed." The monk smiled, and the man asked, "What is there to smile about? Did I ask something wrong?" The monk replied, "No, everyone wants to be consoled for their mistakes, and you are no different. Everyone wants to be praised for their actions, and when we don't get praise, we feel hurt. Our mind feels wounded, and we start thinking that everyone in the world is selfish, living and working for their own interests. But if you consider someone your family and want to do something for them, why do you feel you are doing it for others? You are doing it for yourself, right? If you think you are doing it for others, you will always be sad. But if you think you are doing it for yourself, you will feel a strange happiness and always be happy. When you are focused on doing your work better and better, you won't need anyone's consolation." The man said, "I understand now, monk. Until now, my fate was in the hands of others. They filled it with happiness and sorrow. But now I will take my fate into my own hands, and whether it is good or bad, I will not give up. Thank you for watching. Do like, share, and subscribe to the channel Hunt for Desire.